Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Baddy Overwatch League Season 6, Week number 5. I am 30, here with my good teammate, Freefee, otherwise known as TeamSpeak User. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. Really excited because we actually might get to watch Volskaya go into the 20-25 minute timer tonight. The past two maps haven't. These two teams are likely gonna attack and then defend and attack and defend and attack. And we'll be here next week.
Yeah, exactly. And maybe for the first time tonight, a competitive series to say the least. It is game 3, so it's Pray and Spray going up against Fine Dining and Breathing. Both of these teams looking very good so far, very competitive across the league. Fine Dining and Breathing are actually on a 2-game win streak and improving each week. But Pray and Spray also coming off a win against Toadsmagos last week as well. So both these teams really looking for a win tonight to pick up momentum leading into the top of the standings.
Yeah, definitely. Looking at these teams' history throughout the past 4 weeks or so, both teams struggled a little bit weeks 1 and 2, and then picked it up weeks 3 and 4. They're finding the comps that they like to run, and they're running them, and they're winning games. So this is going to be an interesting match.
Yeah, because if people have been watching Fine Dining and Breathing across the season, they are a team that likes to run sort of the solo tank hamster +4, maybe 3 DPS at times, and that seems to be their go-to style, whereas Pray and Spray have shown more 2-2-2 across the board. So we'll have to see how that lines up here on Volskaya Industries.
Notably, Virtual Riot, just trolling us, not actually going to play Symmetra, just going to play Hog instead.
Wow.
I really wanted to see it, 30. I needed it.
Me too. I wanted to see what kind of sim strats the BOL can produce this season.
So, we got a Wrecking Ball trying to make his way back to the point and pull people back.
Yeah, fair up. This guy on the Evil Light here, just trying to rain in some damage, poke the defense away as they rotate back to point here. Wrecking Ball coming in, going for the Grand Slam, hits 3 up in the air. It's good, but it's a trade 1-for-1.
They deny the res, that's pretty big right here.
Yeah, and
FDAB's probably gonna win this now.
Virtual Riot, Josh Dango on this Hog. Come over here, looking over Spades, and should be an easy cleanup here on the Salvo as well as they take first point on both guys.
Yep, Salvo making sure to dive point just to deny the inevitable point capture.
Yeah.
And looking at ultimates here, we're going to have Cuban Pete having Valkyrie, Wacky's going to have his Minefield. On the other team, Salvo might have Moira Coalescence, so that's a hard word for me to say. Look for the Minefield to be placed on the middle of point and then to deny access. Probably kill Spades on Reinhardt. And we got a hat coming out onto Virtual Riot, Josh Danko here. He might be in trouble.
Yeah, he's caught in a real small room with a giant hamster ball. Head Reaver, Virtual Riot in the 1v1. Tasty.
It's a big boy fight. Who wins?
Getting knocked off somewhere, perhaps. And Evil Light also taking out Salvo as well. So a very good opening for Fine Dining and Breathing. Dirty Dan bringing it home for another kill. Anti comes through, but it might not be enough. There's that Minefield now initiated over the point. Cuban with the Valkyrie getting a res as well. And we're looking at a very good time bank for Fine Dining and Breathing if they can finish this off.
Yeah, I think FDAB pretty much have this one secured. These mines are going to stay here for a little bit. Oh, that was a big EMP out of Senpai there. Can they win it from here?
Yeah, the 6-man EMP. I don't know if it's going to be enough, though, as
they just might be too much hope. Head Reaver going to come and try and stall here, get his shield up. Got a high nuke coming out.
Oh, interesting. Okay, Head Reaver still alive on this ball, still rolling. Spades comes back as the Winston.
That's a good pickup.
I mean, there's 2 takes
a lot of stall
point.
comps coming out here.
Yeah. Senpai on this Tracer, dodging some rockets. He's on point. Dodging no hooks. Albino Spades getting 2 kills. Senpai finally going down now. Albino Joe's on the point. Anna, the main healer, should be able to stabilize Spray. Spray is Fine Dining and Breathing. Could not get the 3 points here, or 3 ticks rather, on second point Volskaya.
Yep, all of a sudden, with enough stall coming out, good swaps coming out of Pray and Spray, they're actually able to secure that point. Albino Joe at the end there got a huge purple onto the Roadhog and then another hero, and they were just able to clean up after that.
Yeah, and actually something to talk about roster-wise, I just noticed that now Checker's not here tonight for Pray and Spray, but Albino Joe, he is back from his 2-week vacation, so he is now slotted into the main support with Salvo, I guess, as a flex support, but here it's going to be a double main heal though with Moira.
It was a really good flash come out of Tasty there, stopping the pile drive from Wacky Tabaki.
Yeah. Wacky Backy taking a quick nap.
We'll be back in 5.
Looking for a hook, and he does get it. Or no, sorry, Dirty Dan actually just following it up there. Another minefield starts this one off from Wacky Tabaki. Tasty though with the Deadeye takes him out in response.
Head Reaver just cleared that minefield. Senpai trying to stall as much as he can on the Mei. Unfortunately cannot. Head Reaver's got his minefield out. He might be able to stall out a little bit more. He's got the Nano on to the Monkey now. Monkey's got to find this Widow or this Mercy. He can't just jump on these tanks.
Yeah. Crystallize on this Widow. He's in the back line. He's not on the point technically, but he is putting the pressure down. But Fight Dining Breathe, I think they're calling the retreat here. Perhaps. There's the walls though, actually. Maybe looking for a re-engage once their team gets here in the numbers, but Josh is in a real bad spot, and there it is. Has to do the hard reset.
Nah, a lot of Widows in this league will just like hit Q whenever they get it without like trying to set anything up with it. So probably just Crystallize getting to 100% ult charge and saying, I need walls up all map long. Get it,
yeah.
Press it when I get it.
Yeah, but ult economy wise looking very good now for Pray and Spray. They got 4 online. Fine Dining Breeding. They do have this barrage and a whole hog as well, so a lot of damage for their ultimates here.
Is Pray and Spray gonna collapse on this hog? They have to. If they don't do it, they just die there. Yep, they're dying there.
Holding it close, but overwhelmed by Fine Dining Breathing as they take him out. Wacky Tabaki starts this one off with the ground slam. Onto the point. Barrage over the top takes out Tasty. Looking for more, not able to find it. Salvo with the Coalescence in response. Mad Monkey mode.
Huge play the game Coalescence coming in. We saw it last time, we'll see it again. Huge nail to cover the whole point here, just get everyone off point, just get a little bit of room to breathe.
Is huge. Holy shit, Tasty with the Deadeye. He's gotta go down before he can pull that one off. In Virtual Riot, Josh Danko on a killing spree at the least here on this hog. There it is, there's another one. Spades in the corner on Winston. What can he do here? Spray and Spray though, they are getting very good at stalling. But it will be the end of it here.
Spades like jumped up, not knowing who was on point, and then looked under him to see a minefield, and then went, "Oh no!" Score. Just like ate 3 mines. Immediately died. He got the Ononade from Albino Joe, but he very quickly was dispatched after that.
Initiating match.
So 231 in the time bank for Fine Dining Breathing. Not a bad effort there. So they got 2 on the board. Pray and Spray has to answer with 2 of their own here.
I think FDAB really likes this like pseudo quad DPS comp, but Josh Tanko is just much more comfortable on tanks. So what's the closest tank to a DPS? Well, that's Roadhog, so he's just going to run that probably all night here. Later on, we're going to have some maps where you can actually hook people off. Rialto is going to be played. There's some bridges there. Look for hooks and people falling off and boops all over that map. A little harder on this one.
Yeah, that's for sure. But he has been playing a lot of hog. He's actually just been grinding it out in solo queue recently of the last week, so finding a lot of success in that this season so far. Looks like they're gonna roll out with sort of a I guess a non-Bastion bunker comp, sort of a before Baptiste existed bunker comp here. Junkrat for that shield damage, and then Crystallize once again always on his Widow. A lot of good high ground moments here for Widow players.
Yeah, look for them to like have to have Tasty kill Crystallize, otherwise he just is pretty much free. I mean, Senpai can run at him with this Goats-esque comp that they're running. This is strange.
Very strange. No Lucio, no Brig, but it is 3 tanks, 2 supports, and a Widowmaker.
We have not seen them run this. This is, well, I mean, we haven't seen them without checkers a whole lot, so that might be part of it. But this is so strange coming out of them. They don't have a Lucio to speed them in. This is weird. I don't like the triple tank setup here.
Yeah, they're going straight in. Senpai just charges right through the Arisa shield and gets quickly demeched and taken out. Tasty, though, with the headshot onto Dirty Dan, trying to even up the numbers here. But Fine Dining Breathing surely will come out on top here as Crystallize so free up here on this high ground, like you're saying.
Yeah, Senpai was screaming to his team, gas, 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 go at these guys. And everyone else is like, well, no.
Yeah, just having that no speed, especially with 3 beefy frontliners, can be really hard to get in.
And looks like he's come back here as a Junkrat, as they're getting zoned by a whole hog out here. Looking to do some shield break, it looks like.
Yep. Tasty does have the walls up, so you can see for a little bit. You see that positioning, find out where the enemy Widow is, perhaps. Crystallize going over the top, looking for the snipe on a Tasty, and they know where each other are now.
Albino Joe's purpled in the back. If he gets hit with one of these Junkrat mines, he dies. But no, he gets through safely. It looks like they're going to try and take this right side of high ground, which is pretty smart from their team.
Yeah, this has to be the strat here. Basically, Tasty on the solo Widow flank here and set up the crossfire while his team takes his high ground to Dirty Dan. He's on the door stuffing job right now as this Junkrat. And Albino Joe taking out Crystallize.
Dirty Dan making the correct rotation, realizing they're going up there and saying, I'm going to stop you for as long as I can. Just spamming through that door was really smart. And now he's on the flank and he kills Senpai.
Nice. Brain Spray though, they have to jump down and they get onto point. Head Reaver on this Zarya, he is fully charged here, but it's not going to be enough because Dirty Dan is lighting up the kill feed on this Junkrat, and now he has the tire for the next fight.
Brain Spray kind of just like ignored Dirty Dan there, let him do his little flanky rat thing. Like, oh, he's not going to kill 5 of us, right? Well,
and yeah, they're running beefy frontline, so they're easily hit by Junkrat as well.
I don't know. They're just trying to put all the attention on Crystallize, I think, and they should really kill this Junkrat when he's out of position right next to them as Senpai gets hooked. Probably Halt hook there, I didn't quite see it.
Yeah,
but it's
it was
just
a Yoinkies into a pull.
Those are tilting.
Yeah. Oh,
Joey's next.
Now.
Alright, bets on who's next. Is it Crystallize? Is he next? Or is it Salvo? It's one of the smaller ones.
Step right up. The virtual riot hooking station.
Oh, they're looking for it. Headreaver's got to get these bubbles on people who get hooked. Like, it's free energy, and he wasted bubble there on Tasty. Like, hold it for the person who gets hooked, because people are getting hooked left and right as Crystallize picks Tasty. There it is.
Oh. Oh, and out spammed. Dirty Dang in the better in the Junkrat mirror. But 60 seconds on the clock for Brain Spray. They gotta start making something happen here. They do have a Graviton, they have Transcendence, almost have Sights, they almost have Tire, they almost have a lot of ultimates online, so they can wait this one out and get 6 on the board and push in.
Yeah, there's like a lot of waiting here. I think they definitely want Tire to go in as a distraction, and then Tanks can go in after that. It really hurts not having Lucio, though, with this Ryan Zarya comp. Headreaver using his bubble early, he can get punished. We got dual Tires coming out. Let's see what they get each other.
Oh, there's a Graviton. Cupid Pete with the Transcendence to counter.
We got double trances coming out. Joey's trancing now, saying, I can do anything you can. Base coming in with the charge. That's a dead Roadhog. They could win this.
Yep.
Kill Wacky here.
Oh no, Head Reaver going down. Albino Joe going down. Spades is the last hope for Brain Spray. There's the Shatter.
Senpai's here.
Takes out 2, but
Tasty's here with support. Senpai, stay on point, buddy. Don't make Tasty go down.
Oh my god, Cuban Pete lighting it up on this Zenyatta. Getting a lot of solid kills there, and Fine Dining and Breathing take Volskaya pretty convincingly. Hopefully doing the full hold there on Brain Spray, and let's see what the play of the game is. Yeah, Dirty Dan.
Dirty Dan doing his best dab, because he's on FDAB, gonna dab on the enemy team here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and here's what, like, they just don't look at him. Just freest Junkrat ever. Lots of dabs coming out there. Alright, 30. Next map. How we doing this next map? What's next map?
Blizzard World.
Blizzard World. Hey.
Oh, man.
That's a sniper map. Both teams like snipers.
That is true. I guarantee we're going to see some Widow play. So many Widows in this league.
I got some insider info.
Ooh.
Because Senpai is actually a good friend of mine, and he is out of the country right now.
Ooh.
And working with Third World Internet.
Third World Internet? What?
So,
really?
Yeah, likely him playing Hitscan is not going to work out. That's probably why we saw the Junkrat come out, because he's at 700 ping, clanking 2 coconuts together, trying to make it happen like his name's Kazuki Beans.
Yeah, I wonder what the latency is for him there, but yeah, some odd play for sure coming out of Pray and Spray map 1. Let's see if they can turn it around here in map 2.
One thing
is a different map.
One thing that was really weird was Headreaver, who's been posturing towards playing ball all season, didn't play it on attack, which notably is much better on attack than defense on Volskaya.
Yeah, that is interesting. Yeah, he has been sort of their ball player so far this season, but he was on Zarya for most of that.
Welcome to Blizzard World.
Interesting mix-up. Maybe we'll see some more ball here. I'd assume it's a little bit better of a map, especially on point 1.
Yeah, ball's really fun to run on this map. You can get behind them and just do a bunch of flake routes. I love doing it. But I guess the idea for running that Zarya from Head Reaver might be because Spades has only postured on Reinhardt. And he's like been told to play Monkey, and he like came out with it once and just like died right away and was like, back to Reinhardt, I guess. So they just might be forced to be a Ryan Zarya team without a Lucio, which is real sad.
That's a sad life. Yeah, especially for this point, either attacking or defense, Lucio has a lot of advantages.
No, they're gonna try it.
Value.
Head Reaver coming out with a defensive ball on point 1 here. Gavchenko hovering Symmetra. Please just walk out with it. I don't even care if you go right back in and swap. Just step out.
Dip your foot in. It's not bad.
Test the water. Am I dead yet? No? We've done it.
Oh, God. He's going to insta-lock hog every map this game.
Unbelievable. So, Solo Heal Mercy coming out of Cube and Pete. Assume they're going to go quad DPS here.
5, 4,
Yeah, looking like it.
Yeah, we can call Hog the 4th DPS. It's quad DPS.
Yeah, very interesting comp.
We just assume that this is what they're going to run for the rest of the season. It's what they're seeing most W's on.
That is true, yeah. Wacky Tobacco on the Hammond, and usually Checkers on the Mercy, being one of the premier Mercy players in the league. But Cube Pete taking the helms tonight.
Correction, Checkers is on Train Spray.
Oh, so you're right. Oh, Cube Pete doing a great job of Mercy. Tasty, getting the pick onto Evil Light the Sun's Alpha. But there it is, Cube Pete being that super good Mercy player. Gets the res on him. Wacky Tobacco in the backline, takes out Tasty. And opens things up here for the attack for Fine Dining and Breathing.
We got some ball-on-ball action going on here. It's actually exhilarating to watch.
Yeah. Evil Light in the air. So far uncontested. Senpai on the soldiers though. He has to look for him. And he takes out Crystallize though. That's a good start. Trying to hold on here though. Virtual Riot, he's running amok on point.
Yeah, no one's able to.
Guy.
No one is punishing this hog right now. He's just been on this left flank, like throwing out hooks left and right, doing whatever he wants to do. He's got this whole hog here. He walked up on Senpai with the shotgun, like big stompy feet, thump, 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 shot him in the head. And he's slow. Like,
yeah.
He's
yeah, they're not running Lucio's. Yeah.
So we got FDAB capturing point here, and then we get on payload and start pushing that. We got a Wacky Tobacco looking for a mad flank right now. Big pile drive, 3-2-1, minefield. This is one fight. I'm calling it right now. Oh, actually, Head Reaver counter pile drive that minefield. And now this is an even fight.
Oh, some nice Hammond tech for the viewers at home. That's the cool, quick tip there. And Virtual Riot picks up the kill onto Spades. Wacky Tobacco. These two tanks just dealing so much damage, so much pressure.
Josh just got a 4K for the viewers at home.
no one can hide.
Quietly walking around on the edges of the map, playing it like it's old school Call of Duty, just...
Holy
just playing
shit.
deathmatch.
Yeah, this guy is gonna get attack nuke soon. We gotta stop this guy, and he's on this flank there. He hooks in Senpai.
Oh, Senpai, no. Oh, he's got the whole hog to back it up too. Everyone behind Spades is dead right now. Evelight's gonna be able to rain death in from here.
Oh man,
they get him,
he does
they get
go
him.
down though, but almost takes out a few more though with the whole hog, and they are getting lit up by Evil Light in the sky here. Crystallized takes out Salvo.
The only one who can contest right now is Head Reaver, and he's trying his best, but there's 4 DPS. What can he do?
But they got 6 ultimates online for Brain Spray, so this should be a fight they could win here. How many ultimates will they pop? There's the first one. Attack Fire should have started off. Going in, trying to stomp down on the soldier. The nano was used on him as well, but not yielding any kind of results.
Got a risky res coming out of Cube and Pete there. No, Senpai says no, that doesn't happen. That might get past some other teams, but not mine.
Yeah, and Tasty now on this McCree. Might have been, yeah, probably was already on it, so they have a double hit scan set up here.
That should be good
on the
enough to take care of the
defense.
Pharah. The only thing that McCree and Soldier are kind of bad at is against that Widowmaker. Gonna have to hope Head Reaver goes and kills the Widow.
Yep. It's surprising they didn't use all the ultimates online. They only used 3 of them. Pretty smart there for Pray and Spray, but can they hold on for another push here? Because Fine Dining Breed, they're gonna have
Look for Evil to get a big
ultimates.
barrage here. He's just in like the position above the enemy team the whole time that he could just barrage at any time and win. But they're just gonna push without needing a barrage.
Yeah, Crystallize picking up another pick onto Salvo. Huge play coming up from his Widowmaker tonight. He even got the Belk channel, gets hooked in. Head Reaver looking for the finish, but cannot pick it up. All the damage in the world coming up from Fine Dining and Breathing. It's just too much.
I don't know about this Sombra pickup from Senpai here. The only one worth hacking is the Wrecking Ball, which, yeah, if you can hack him when he's on your back line, you can take him down very easily. But if he's with his back line, and you're going aggro trying to hack him, that really does nothing. He's got 4 DPS there to back him up and just kill you. And DPS really don't care about getting hacked, because they just shoot you in the face. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think it's very good at pickup.
No, it's certainly not against a multiple DPS.
What is Josh
composition.
doing? He is
Usually
behind
works
them
better
all.
against
Punish
Tank, but Spade and Senpai,
Josh
they're on the flank
Danko.
here.
He gets out.
Oh my god, he does.
Josh just walked up behind him.
Elbow. Evil Light with the justice from above. Picks out Albino Joe. Senpai, only one from his team able to pick something else on the backside.
There are too many threats coming from FDAB. You can't just try and focus on one person, because if you do, 3 more are going to come and punish you for it.
I will not waste this opportunity.
Yep,
It's incredible.
that appears to be the way it's going down.
Salvo just got hooked and lost his coalescence there.
Oh, sad. Whole Hog Channel leading the charge here. The EMP coming in from Senpai, but it's not going to be enough, like we said. Not getting a lot of value.
Alright, 30. How do we theory craft to beat this quad DPS team? Because we need to come up with a solution, and then other teams need to try it out. The time that we have to face them, we can just use the tried and true method of beating it.
Ooh, okay. Interesting. They keep running a Widow. I mean, Soldier is a good pick against multiple DPS, except against snipers. So if
Right.
you have something to counter the sniper, Soldier's an okay pick.
We could do dive tanks. We could do like a monkey diva, or we could do a ball diva. Those are both considered dive. Because if you sit behind a shield, you're just really susceptible to the Wrecking Ball, because Wrecking Ball loves to go into Death Ball comps.
Yeah, you need to be mobile. You cannot be stationary against multiple DPS.
Maybe like a Soldier Hanzo with what do we do? The dive tanks and the healer core. The healer's got to be someone who doesn't die very easily, so probably like a Moira.
Yep,
then
Moira
like
is a good one.
Moira Lucio maybe.
Yep,
That's it. All right.
go fast.
Braid Spray, I know one of you is listening to this VOD right now, you losers. Try it out.
Ah!
But if you're not, and you're actually playing by the rules, then next week, whoever's going against them, run that exact comp and get back to us.
Oh, well, there you go. They'll watch the VOD, and they'll bring it in next week when they play
Yep.
them again.
We're being told that it's mirror matches. We're doing the salty run back. Let it be known.
5, 4,
Brain Spray.
3,
When you watch this VOD, just run that comp.
1.
Please and thank you. Sorry, checkers, you can't play Mercy.
Defend objective A.
Yeah, I mean, if she's back next week, that'll change things up a little bit. Maybe make this match a little bit more interesting. Crystallize taking out his Widow counterpart Tasty to start this one off.
Is that Senpai playing Sario right now?
It is
doing that?
Senpai playing Zarya. Yeah, they got the Ryan Zarya core. Senpai being the off tank here.
Yeah, he's just doing the thing where all Masters DPS players can play Zarya for whatever reason.
It just comes with the job. Yeah.
Yeah. Huge flash from Dirty Dan. Does it do anything? No, but it was really cool to watch.
Yeah. And Crystallize picking out another opponent DPS Head Reaver, this time on the Doomfist. So.
Tasty's looking for Crystallize here. Crystallize realizes it. He's gonna. Oh, yeah. Crystallize wins those.
Damn, Crystallize wins a lot of those actually. Just being the more dominant Widow tonight, it appears.
Unfortunately, Tasty missed that first shot, which it's really hard to murder someone who's not aware of your presence. So
Yes.
once he knew, and he knew he was being targeted, he's like, all right, dead. Those were the exact sounds that he made. Looks like we got another push attempt coming out here. Moira Ana, the healing lineup here for Brain Spray, looking to just heal through the damage.
Oh, damn. Crystallize taking out Tasty once again here. The sights are popped. Salvo with the Coalescence, trying to get some space here, but no Head Reaver as well. And everything's just crumbling for Prain Spray. They gotta back up. Spade, Albino Joe getting staggered a little bit, not too bad though, as they're looking for a regroup.
I think the Prain Spray method of just throw healing at everyone is not very effective against the Widow and Roadhog, who can just one-hit kill you.
Yeah, especially because they don't have a shield break comp. If that's their idea, right? Keep your front line alive and just break this Orisa shield, but they don't have the picks for that right now.
I mean, Reinhardt could break it with his hammer, right?
Just swing through it, see what happens.
German engineering.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, you'd like to see a Zen or something here, or a Lucio to just sort of speed through, make the hooks a little bit harder for Josh Danko to land, but Head Reaver...
Bongo's out, they need to wait. Oh no, he grabbed. Okay.
The Graviton comes through from Prain Spray. What can they pick up here? QBP with the Transcendence to counter. Hasty picking up Evil Light, so that's a good start here. Dirty Dan, Deadeye, Albino Joe going down. Prain Spray looking like they have to reset once again. Senpai not able to do the damage on Zarya.
They've not been able to win fair fights, and that Bongo came down and made that fight an unfair fight, and they just tried to fight it, and they lost. They should have waited, you know, the 10, 15 seconds, whatever it is. I know that amount of time is forever in Overwatch, but they should have waited, and then, okay, afterwards, let's go. And Senpai grabbed right away, got a Transcendence out of Cupid Pete, but Cupid Pete's already at 40% to another one, so he's gonna have it.
Yeah, 53 seconds left on the clock, so if he plays his cards right, yeah, he should have Transcendence up by the end of it for this very last push from Prain Spray. Can they do it? Can they even up the series here and start the run back on Blizzard World? Just right now, posturing, looking for the opening. Josh Danko starts this one off with a whole hog. Head Reaver though, he's gonna take on Evil Light. Big pick there from Prain Spray, but Crystallize is up on this high ground, uncontested. What kind of picks can he get here? Salvo with the double kill with the Coalescence, but can this be turned around? Can Josh Danko and Crystallize hard carry this one out? The Nano Moira and Fine Dining and Breathing take the first point on Blizzard World.
Calling it right now. That Nano Moira, play the game. Sparkly Coalescence, Kami Kamiha. If we had Destructive Dude here to scream for that play of the game,
yeah,
that would make this the best cast ever.
Yes, it would. Prain Spray not giving up. They power through and in overtime pick up the first point here on Blizzard World. Virtual Riot though, taking out Senpai. Card's not moving too fast, so not a very costly death so far. Crystallize, picking out Head Reaver, why not? Do it again. Tasty in a bad spot. Yeah, you don't win the 1v1s against Josh Danko on the Roadhog.
It's really hard to. He's what we call a good player.
Yeah, and he's running around doing whatever he wants right now.
Head Reaver playing Doomfist like a frontliner, I would like to see him go and like challenge that backline more and like actually go on flank angles rather than just like, I'm looking at you, you look at me, I'm punching you, you're dodging me.
Yeah. Whole hog once again from Virtual Riot, just creating that space, pushing everyone off the point here. Head Reaver trying to back up his Spade tank here. Prain Spray pretty split up right now. And Waxy on this hand, but he's gonna get the nano. He's gonna ground slam in and a nade for the defense here, but Red is starting to show in the kill feed, and Waxy, I don't know.
He's trapped. Tasty was high nooning the whole time. He was just awkward behind that stall, and he gets out. I mean, that's a wrecking ball for you, right? They always get out, chase him down, and yeah.
And he's just annoying them in the backline right now.
They gotta stop
happen on
chasing
Blizzard
him.
World, especially on this.
Oh, they gotta sleep on him. This is their chance. They've done it. They've done it.
This is it.
They killed it.
They did it. Prain Spray, this is their opening. They have to take it here. Head Reaver going for this high ground, trying to contest Crystallize on this Widowmaker. The grab pops out, picks up Cupid Pete, but he has a Transcendence, an ability to survive that. Virtual Riot maybe on the side, gets maybe punished for his flanking. And there he goes down, but Crystallize not before he picks up another pick. Waxy backy minefield over the point. Head Reaver though, double kill.
Yeah, Wacky just tried to stall this as long as he could. He almost won that if the Zarya also died to the minefield, but Zarya didn't, so he's gotta run away. But Cupid Pete doing really good at reacting to all these gravitons and just hitting Q right away.
Yeah, solid work from him so far this match, and that he's not dying a lot either. That's a good thing too. Evil Light, a lot of pressure on him from Head Reaver it seems, but there's some more Cupid Pete, the kill feed though, picking out Reinhardt, so they're pressuring Smith on this Reinhardt a lot, making sure his shield goes down early.
And we're in overtime here. We've got an Albino Joe and a Tasty to try and keep this going. Keep the dream alive, boys. Tasty's chasing kills, can't get on point.
Yeah, and
That's a GG right there.
Blizzard will going over to Fine Dining and Breathing. So they technically take the series already 2-0, but we are going to play our map 3 tonight as always. See what Pray and Spray can recover here in Virtual Riot on the Roadhog. We saw this one coming.
That's a funny looking salvo.
Oh my god!
Oh
no, he got nanoed and pushed in to the drink.
Oh no, Albino
and
Joe!
Here's some standard stagger kills. Oh. Okay.
Senpai was like levitating, and then you just got the super juice and died.
Oh, that feels bad, but Pray and Spray, they can still do this going into Rialto. Probably expecting to see a lot of the same stuff. Lucio very good here, Hammond as well, because there's the environmental at the beginning here. So expect to see at least a Wrecking Ball.
What if they run out with like a Reaper, a Torbjorn, or maybe even a Bastion, because it's just so good at killing Wrecking Ball and the Hog, which has been giving them trouble a lot.
True. That would be an effective counter. Yeah, there's a high ground you can hold here on Rialto, really close to the spawn. That would probably be pretty good for that.
That does leave you vulnerable to Widowmaker, but you know, just like one of the other 5 players in the game, pick a hero that's good against her. Let me kill the other carries.
Yeah.
Initiating match.
Well, I mean, tonight it might be another 3-0. So a pretty quick night tonight.
You know, we really shouldn't have set that standard for tonight.
Yeah.
Just every team getting 3-0'd.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy. I mean, I expected this series to be a little bit closer, but I suppose I didn't think checkers would be missing as well. Maybe that is what's missing here. I'm not sure. But Fine Dining Breathing, they have been getting better each week, like I said at the start of the game here.
Yeah, I mean, like, just guaranteeing that someone gets rezzed each fight, because that's what Checkers does, right? She just gets away with every res. It could have been a good pickup. But, you know, her absence, that might have really affected how the team's playing. As we get a pause, did someone drop? Are we enabling hacks? What's going on?
Probably. And there it is, Wacky Tobacco disconnecting. Well, leaving the game.
What is the hacks then?
Run anti.
There you go.
Ah, counter hacks.
So we've got FDAB on attack here. Crystallize took the ball from Wacky because, you know, if you DC, you don't get to play your favorite character. It's mine now.
That is the rules, yeah.
Coming out with a defensive ball as well. Headweaver just really liking it. And Senpai playing a Pharah. A little strange. Not really a projectile player, but like we said, he is in Kenya, or it's somewhere like that.
Yeah, very interesting Pharah pick here, I think. I get it because Conch Blast, right? You can throw people in the water, and you can just sort of spam this small choke, but you're going up against a potential Crystallized Widowmaker. Dirty Dan can flex onto McCree. On defense, Rialto, it's a risky move.
I think you can do it. You can hold in a way that does not leave you vulnerable to a Widowmaker sightline and still give value to your team as far. Plus, you can use your Conch to be super aggressive and just challenge that Widowmaker.
Very true. Let's see if he can pull it off, though. And yep, we're just still waiting on the reconnect from Wacky Tobacco. I assume he is. Does anyone know if it's all right if he's coming back?
He has not started playing Overwatch yet, so we will know when he does. One of my favorite things in this game is seeing a hero that is outclassed by another one, like the Widowmaker and Pharah matchup, and seeing the hero that's supposed to lose it utterly outplay the other one and just win.
Yeah.
I really want Senpai to stay on this Pharah. I want Crystallized to play Widowmaker. I want Senpai to utterly destroy the Widowmaker.
Oh man. Oh, I'm choking up over here because that would be a good highlight reel.
I especially like when like a Doomfist will punch a Pharah out of the air. Like I know that's real hard to do, and you're just like top 500 if you do it. But I love to see it.
That would be sick. I mean, that's just like the total disrespect BM move. If that happens, you just gotta switch off Pharah. You get your Pharah card revoked.
We have another pause coming out. UTech? Hello?
Wait, he wasn't in voice either. So, but he is back in the game, folks. So that's a good sign. And yeah, we haven't even rolled out yet. Still got 26 seconds left on the clock. Okay, we're good now. Starting it up. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Rialto, map number 3.
Buster Rhyme.
Yeah, Pray and Spray. Can they get a map win tonight and at least keep it competitive going into the second round robin here? They were up above Fine Dining and Breathing before tonight, but currently are half a map down, so they could keep their spot in the standings here with a win.
Watch this Head Reaver Reddit ball play coming out here. He's just going to let him walk up on the bridge and then knock them all off. I tried to do a similar thing with Hog in our games, but I failed, but it's okay. You carried me 30.
It's okay. They didn't look at me. You gotta always look at me. And Tasty though, bada bang, bada boom, Crystallized going down with the arrow in his face.
And this is 10 seconds where Senpai can do whatever he wants because there's not a Widowmaker in the game.
Yeah, did Head Reavers do anything here, or was he just chilling? There he is.
The threat was there. I mean, it works much better against the Reinhardt than Ball plus 12 DPS.
Yeah, that's very true. And even like getting pocketed by Cupid Pete, Pharmacy is in the sky, but Dirty Dan and Crystallized throwing it down in the kill feed. Head Reaver getting hooked in, going down as well. Or maybe not. The Great Escape! JK.
No. We lose those.
Yeah. Fine Dining Breathing looking to cap first point here, but there will be a
there we
regroup
go.
for Brain Spray.
There's Rez used out of Cube and Pete. That's huge. He'll only have it back in like 30 seconds? I don't know. I don't play Mercy.
Yep,
Joey.
30 seconds. And Virtual Riot actually taking out Senpai. He was pushing in, trying to get a little bit aggressive there. Head Reaver's gonna get pushed into a corner by this whole Hog. So devastating. And Josh Danko really holding it down in this Roadhog like always. And yeah, Brain Spray, they're gonna get picked off. Point 1 going over to Fine Dining and Breathing.
It's nice to see the payload get past point 1. We actually get to see the rest of this map.
Oh yeah. The spectators at home, they get to see the rest of the beautiful
Cube and Pete,
Rialto.
risky Rez, thinking that he's checkers. Not actually though. Tasty punishes him. Wacky here, trying to make space, push some payload, get some free heals from the payload. Oh my god, the whole team's there. Back up, back up. Virtual Riot gonna get a cheeky hook off the map with Head Reaver.
Yeah.
Poor guy. Senpai and Salvo need to push that Hog right now. Salvo can stop the... Oh, sorry.
No!
Who's
It's
next?
happening! Look at him! Somebody do something!
I was supposed to be the Hog player, damn it. Gosh.
Incoming.
Evil Light with the barrage over the top picks out 2. Even Pete picks up Dirty Dan as well. Fine Dining and Breathing.
He was looking for
fully
another one,
loaded.
too. Ah. Disrespectful.
Yeah, Pray and
And
Spray
I love it.
having to regroup here on the streets phase of Rialto. They do have some ultimates going into this next fight, so it should look pretty good for them. Head Reaver there,
Minefield in the
starts it
back
off.
line right there.
Minefield in the back.
I mean, Head Reaver doesn't have his team here. He's just stalling with his Minefield. And killing Crystallize.
Oh, headshot into the face. Senpai with the flanking McCree takes out the Pharmacy in the sky and some mines to finish off Dirty Dan as well. So here we go, Brain Spray using those ultimates and winning the fight here, installing this card on the streets phase.
Maybe we were wrong. Maybe it's not Hanzo that we need. Maybe it's Ash.
Maybe, yeah.
I mean,
Love to see some Ash
Dynamite's
gameplay.
better against armor now. That could be it.
Very true, yeah. And Wackback can start this one off. Minefield on the
Spade's doing his
choke.
best spin bot impersonation, breaking all these mines.
Keep the light over the top though, raining in these rockets, getting a lot of good value from this. Card is pushing Salvo and the Brigitte now, trying to be the
Salvo
front line
needs
for
help
his
from his
team.
team. They're just not there with him. Spades needs to be with Salvo right now. He's trying to do like a flank shatter, it looks like. Hammer down, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, there it is! lines up the angle, the diagonal 3-man shatter, and it looks like Pray and Spray can clean this one up. And there it is, Crystallized, last one alive, maybe with his pharmacy, or his
Did they punish
mercy.
Evilite? No way. He's got a fire there, they don't get him. He gets out.
Yep. Alright, 2:30 on the clock, so Fine Dining and Breathing have been kind of squashed so far. Tasty though getting picked out.
Yeah, Tasty was trying to flex on Crystallize there. It was too far away. The range just was not in his favor.
Wacky going in deep, but he can do that. He's gonna roll out here. Senpai jumping in from the top rope, goes through the flashbang onto Crystallize, but not gonna be able to do it. Meanwhile, Evil Light picks up the 3K with the barrage. Spade trying to take someone.
Oh, get him
with
off the map. Get him off the Yeah, Spades! Yeah! Do it to him.
Nice. Holy shit, there's a mini health pack over here. What? And
yeah,
Bad
it's super
Reaver going
useful.
in with the minefield once again. It's really, these fights just start off with a Hammond just going in with minefield.
Yeah, I think
Every
that's
single
just like
fight.
a good opener. Wacky's looking to C9 here. No, they're not gonna let him. Get out of here, Wacky.
Josh Dango, he's on this dank flank here on this Roadhog. Perhaps, maybe, no, he's just gonna chill out, wait for his team. Smart decision here. Tasty on this high ground, looking for some kills on this Ash. He does have Bob.
Wacky just wants to C9
4,
so
maybe
bad.
5 online.
You saw him peek that corner. He just wants to do it. He's gonna do
Yeah.
it. Oh, come on, do it. No, he's gonna.
Oh! No, gets hooked in. But Senpai with the flashbang to help his buddy out. Virtual Riot getting a little too aggressive. And the Bob comes out as a precautionary measure.
Big Bob zone here.
Big Bob zone.
7v6 is hard to win.
Yeah. Minute on the clock here. Pray and Spray looking good on ultimate still. But Fine Dining and Breathing, they have a lot of their own here. Crystallize is once again uncontested on this Widow, just picking up headshot after headshot on the squishies here. Senpai with the counter Deadeye, at least freeing up some space for his team as they have to try to regroup on this point.
Looks like Joe's gonna try and clear Minefield here with his Coalescence rather than like damage the enemy or keep his team up.
Oh! Senpai going down at the end there from Dirty Dan on this victory. Walls are popped for Crystallize, and he has the open sight line. 22 seconds left on the clock. Fine Dining and Breathing looking like they can bring it on home here for point 2.
One thing I never realized about like a 4 DPS comp is that there's so many DPS looking at all these different angles that you just really have to do these really extreme weird angles that you're not used to just to get value, because everyone's already looking in one direction at 1 DPS and you just have to like flank around. Crystallize went all the way around to the boats there to get good shots on Senpai and then Spades.
Yeah, it's just so hard. I mean, having played against the Fine Dining and Breathing for, quad DPS composition, I mean, Evil Light's in the sky, Crystallize on the flank on the Widowmaker. There's just so many angles you have to take care of.
Tasty swapping over to Genji here.
Yeah, doing some work, at least pushing Fine Dining and Breathing back, so they lose this space, they lose this high ground control, as they have to wait for the regroup.
60 seconds remaining.
I like Pray and Spray taking this high ground back though, holding it close. They have the Brigitte, they have a Reinhardt and a Roadhog, so they can hold this front line. Virtual Riot once again going for a
Spades,
flank.
what are you doing, bud?
Oh, wait a minute, trades 1 for 1.
That's a 1 for 1, but that's a main tank down.
Yeah.
Head Reaver has to come up big on Hog the second that anyone tries to contest them.
Crystallize, he still's got those sights up, or he's still got the scope up, looking for a headshot. Senpai gonna roll away from that one.
Seconds remaining.
And they know the Hammond's in the back line, just being annoying. Wacky to backy. Just rolling through, not even hitting anyone. See you later. Hook's gonna miss. Senpai with the Deadeye takes out the pharmacy in the sky. Huge for Pray and Spray, as they're
Josh
gonna be
Dango's in
down
the
2
back.
for the last fight.
He's the only one who's going to be able to touch. He's behind him right now. He's not going to have ult, but he can get a pick to start the fight. He can kill El Banjo here. He can kill Senpai.
Oh
It'd
my
be so
God.
big if Josh just opens up this fight with a pick.
Yeah. Oh, but there's
It
gonna be
misses
so
his
many
hook.
people
They know
around
about
the
him.
point. Minefield comes in from Wacky to Backy. The tanks are together. The Earth Shatter comes through just on the Virtual Riot though. Spade swinging, trying to get some damage done. Fine Dining Breathing, they have a considerable force here.
They're letting
on this
Wacky
point.
push.
Tasty with the Dragon Blade tries to go for the Barrage, and Farah does not get the swipe. What can Tasty pick up with the Dragon Blade? Looks like nothing. Fine Dining and Breathing, they are still in this.
Yeah, this is an overtime push. Looks like they can kill Head Reaver here, and then they might be able to get Senpai, and then it's a 4v6.
Resing
one.
onto Wacky to Backy.
Kill this Hog. Kill this Hog right now. Don't let him get away. He's dead.
There it is.
All right.
And yeah, this is looking great.
3v6 right now. They can win this.
Yeah, they are down 1. Virtual Riot, he's on this Doomfist, has to come all the way back to the fight.
Dirty Dan's down. Chase got a good pick there.
Though.
Gale the Mahol.
Albino Joe with the Coalescence. Crystallize, picking out Senpai again. But it looks like it will be stopped here.
Spades is just hitting these all or nothing charges. He's just like, well, I'm playing Reinhardt against 4 DPS. I really can't do anything. Shift, and then he'll just like suction someone in. And 2 fights ago, it was Josh Danko, and they both went off the map in the water. That time, it was Wacky.
Yeah, I mean, he's finding success, I suppose, when he trades his life 1 for 1. At least gets a lot of that frontline pressure out from Fine Dining and Breathing. I mean, Virtual Riot and Wacky are just pretty much running around for free this series. Taking out one of them is a huge boon to any fight, but Pray and Spray able to stop them short of 3 points here, so they can win the map outright if they finish it off.
Oh yeah, but notably, this map is very hard to finish. At least at the pro scene, in the matchmaking scene, I never seem to be able to finish this map. It's always 2 points, and then do I get full health?
Yeah.
So it's going to be really hard for Pray and Spray to get that momentum.
Ready for battle.
And
Yeah,
it looks
agree.
like they're going to be pushing in a bunker comp.
Yes, it would be. And this is a very classic, very standard, sort of modern Baptiste Bastion bunker comp here.
It's not 100% standard, or 100% standard rather. They don't have the Diva. They've got Josh Danko still flexing on Roadhog.
True, yeah, the Roadhog.
But if he's raid bossing on it, like why would you take him off?
True. Yeah, I think early on in the series I realized that also seeing him play this nonstop during the week, he was just gonna hard lock this every game. And I mean, it's good practice, right? He's testing the limits with this hero in the BOL and is paying off.
I mean, I definitely called it map 1 that he was not going to swap off Roadhog. So
True,
you know.
yeah.
Oh, but look at this big flank coming out of Pray and Spray. They noticed the
Yeah.
bunker comp and they're saying, let's get under them and then let's get behind them. Evil doesn't know what to do. He's like, where are they? They're not
Yeah,
on cart.
Senpai on a huge flank here, and Virtual Riot, he gets pulled through, gets knocked away from his team, and he does go down, but Evil and Dirty Dan trying to even up. Dirty Dan and Junkrat goes down. The Baptiste Frisbee was still up, but now it is down. The shield comes through. Evilite safe once again, and kills are just being traded back and forth. Maybe the red side gonna come out on top, and it looks like it will. Keep Pete rezzing his Junkrat.
Yeah, Evilite peeking that corner a little too quick. Didn't have the shield up for him, so he got hooked and punished for it. But Wacky's able to grab Albino Joe and just toss him in the drink.
Oh yeah, Wacky's back on this Orisa. He's still holding his high ground with Cube and Pete.
This is
On
an
this
awkward
Mercy.
fight. This is a really awkward fight on cart.
Oh, definitely going down in the backline. Junkrat taking him out. And there's the Riptire. This could be huge. Tasty's channeling the whole hog, but Headreaver does get that high ground. What can they do here? Can they push?
Bastion's
Can they
back. They
take
gotta
it
be
back to
careful.
back? And they finally do.
Senpai's got to stick this Bastion. Oh, he tried to, but he just went right into the bullets oncoming into his face. Then it took his pulse bomb away too, so he's just building up a new one now.
Yep, and the push will end finally for Pray and Spray as Fine Dining and Breathing have fully stabilized here.
Good hook, but Evilite's not going to die from it.
Yeah, Spades looking for something on the flank here, maybe as Reinhardt, but he's just holding it close, waiting for his team for the regroup. Senpai dodging the hook there.
Joey coalescing here? Was that to keep his team up? I didn't quite see what he was doing there.
Yeah, me neither, but Delvo, he starts this one off. Transcendence, go, go, go. What can his team get off of this? Headreaver into the sky, landing in the backline. Evilite goes down on the Bastion, so a good start for Pray and Spray.
Yeah, and
But here's the grid.
Bastion's gone. If they can get a res on Bastion here, and then he can just go tank for him.
Oh my god. It's
that
happening.
It's happening. Tank for
Evilite.
Bastion. Hold it. Do it. Do it.
He's
Evilite,
running
you
away.
do it.
He's not looking. He's not doing it.
He's not doing it. That could have been it. Could have helped you with his team right there. He has the Frisbee on the cart right there. Crystallight's going to put it right on him. Can't die. 300 damage shots. Boom. No. Pray and Spray gets to push, and we might see them complete the map.
Yeah. Interesting move there now, popping the tank for him, because why not, right? Probably switching off the Bastion.
Yep, he's switched
Anyway.
off. You get that, what, like 150 extra armor when you do it too? It's like healing.
Yeah. Oh, trap. Very effective against Tracer there. Senpai going down on the aggressive maneuver here. Only 5 on the payload here. Headreaver switching over to the Ashe now.
Dirty Dan is gone. big hook out of Tasty there.
And some
Just
good momentum.
deletes him.
Finding and Breeding, they are giving them the space. They are playing it smart here, waiting for the team to fully regroup. Another hook.
Oh, this is some hog v hog action going on here. We saw ball v ball earlier.
Who is the more whole hog here? Virtual Riot goes down, but he gets rezzed into the fight. Can find Dining and Breathing. Hold on with the Cuban P Valkyrie in the sky. Senpai on this flank here on Tracer, looking for Crystallize, but he's getting healed by this Mercy.
Albino Joe is the only one doing damage to the hog right now. Now his team's finally hitting him. It was just really awkward to see the hog get sucked and take no damage.
And Pray and Spray.
Space just got deleted. He went to the moon.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I don't know if the stream caught that, but I did.
Yeah. And no front line available for Pray and Spray. Although they do have this Roadhog, but they have to back up, give the space here. Virtual Ride, he's looking for another hook. You gotta respect this man.
Senpai could try and C9. That's something I'd do.
Oh, yeah.
Not saying it'd work. It'd be fun. Keep them on their toes. Maybe they wouldn't like push you as hard like Wacky's doing right now, killing Salvo. And in your spawn, gets away.
Yeah.
Just wrecking ball things.
Riptire, Pop, Dirty Dan, Brendan, Danny, and Breathing. What can they pick up here? And rightly so. Pray and Spray there, backing up. Tasty not falling over yet, though.
That was a zoning tire, like the zoning McCree ults we saw earlier this match.
Head Reaper, big pickup onto Eva Lights for DJ here, and there it is. Josh Dango using the whole hog bomb, cannot stand still. And he gets nanoed on top of him as well, taking out his Roadhog counterpart. Coalescence popped in response. Bob finally able to do the damage, he picks out 2!
Despite Bob running on a treadmill for the beginning of that fight, he did get 2.
I can do this once I stop moving.
Salvo with the Transcendence here to keep his Reinhardt alive. Reinhardt's purple, we got Minefield on point. Spin space, clear that Minefield.
Oh, devastating mines from Wacky to Backy and Pray and Spray. Only praying right now because Senpai's the only one left alive.
Senpai, just run away, dude. Don't fight this.
Yeah, looks like he's trying to get out. Yep, he's got the blinks. Should be able to get out. A minute on the clock for Pray and Spray here. Tasty swapping over to the Pharah. Pharah, Ash, Tracer, Zen, Moira as the 2 healers, and then the 1 main tank in Reinhardt.
How is FDAB just not running a defensive support ult and just not
getting away with it?
They just get away with it. It's unbelievable.
Especially with Brigitte Mercy as well. Oh, I got Anna as well.
Yeah, they're triple support, but they don't have defensive ult.
That's true, and it's the weirdest support trio you could run, probably.
It's working.
It is working. Pulse Bomb coming out, not picking up anything.
I mean, they're single DPS Junkrat right now. The Tasty swapping over to Pharah is a really good pick here. Space trying to clear that that field.
Albino Joe going down. 23 seconds left. Can he get back into this fight on the Moira? Sal will take it out, whack it back, so it's possible.
He's gonna have to hop, jump, and skip his way back.
Yeah, and Josh Dago, he's way out on his own here. He's supported by the dock. But Spade with the shatter picks up Mercy. Can he go in? Can he get the kill? And it looks like not right now. Bob chilling in the corner, not getting the sideline that he needs to right now. Tasty up in the skies. Who can contest him? It looks like Crystallize. But Tasty's gonna get the better of him, picking up 2 kills on the 2 supports. And Pray and Spray, they're looking like they want to continue this map. Tasty just completely uncontested, like you said. A great pickup here. Barrage to finish it through.
Crystallize got a monster sleep on Tasty at the opening of that fight. It was crazy good.
So, some more time added to the time bank here. Pray and Spray. Still praying and still spraying. Virtual Raya, he had the nano there. Was he whole hogging? Yeah, it looks like he was whole hogging as well, not picking up too much.
So they swapped Evilite back over to the McCree to try to deal with this Pharah.
60 seconds.
And we only have a minute left to attack here for Pray and Spray. Senpai's been holding on to this pulse bomb for a little bit here. He's being kind of picky with it. You gotta just throw it out. You farm it up super easy off the hog, off the ball. See, there you go. He gets 1. He gets Crystallized. Tasty cannot be slept this fight. Crystallize is back. He can be slept. I'm JK.
Evilite there takes out Tasty in the sky, so a good counter shot here. Getting that hit scan in the lineup, taking out the sky threat. Josh Dago, he's looking for more perhaps, maybe not, just chilling out on this high ground. Doing his
big
thing.
flank hog, doing the old when Hog had 4 shots and definitely one-shot everyone, where he could just like play by himself. Josh Dango's just doing that Hog.
Yeah, but Headreaver, he's getting a flank of his own, also with Albino Joe. So they send out the hit squad, but Bob, where are you going? Bob not looking in the right spot, but he does get a dynamite onto Cuban Peep, and perhaps not. He's
Bob's
waiting
killing the
for
respawns.
retreat.
That's what he's doing.
Oh, the gatekeeper, Bob, and Pray and Spray. They got the momentum. Dirty Dan goes down on Junkrat. They are in the overtime push, so it all ends right now.
They could do this.
They do it?
Josh Danko has whole hog. That could push them all off the point and just C9 them. They have a May coming out for stall. Headreaver's on, or Wacky's on point right now, getting nanoed, trying to get big ball.
Slam comes through, but Wacky Tabaki is now slammed. He does have the nano, but he almost has the minefield. There it is to cut off the choke here, but Tasty picking him out as well. The tire to come through as well. It's looking very desperate. Spade somehow surviving purple, but then runs into the mine. Dead by. What can he do in the hog? It is not going to be enough. Pray and Spray can't finish it through, and Fine Dining and Breathing take the 3-0 tonight.
This is just the night of 3-0s.
Yeah, wowzers. I mean, it's probably the closest match tonight.
Josh, stop. Stop getting play the game on hog. One, 2, and he gets a third.
Oh my
Doing it
God.
again. Bye, Salvo.
That's what I was screaming. Someone go get this guy. Like, the team just needs to say he's on the left side by himself. Rush him down. Just the coordination is not coming through for Pray and Spray tonight.
All right. So let's stay tuned for next week when we do the salty run back and everyone goes 1-1-1.
That would be pretty crazy. But yeah, like you said, stay tuned next week because we got the grudge matches. Everyone playing the same opponents. I'm 30.
Oh, hey, I'm Freefy.
And bye-bye.
Goodbye.